How fluent can you actually get using apps like Duolingo? Is it a scam? According to Duolingo, the average user spends about 15 minutes a day on their platform, so they've optimized their programs for that. Only problem is, I don't know a single person that's ever said to me they've learned a language using Duolingo, like any language at all, ever. My bad, I'm hungry. So I decided to do 12 times that. 3 hours a day for 14 days straight. And then I'm gonna fly to France to see if I can have a real conversation with people in French. Let's see if this app actually teaches you anything. Here are the rules. Rule 1, Duolingo only, with no other sources to learn French. Rule 2, I must do Duolingo for 3 hours a day. And rule 3 is 14 days straight. Day 1 starts now. All right, day 1. So a little strategy session here. I'm not gonna be using my main phone because I'm gonna be too distracted. So I've decided to use my other phone. This is my Samsung, boom, there it is. Let's go, first 2-minute lesson. Well, it ain't coffee, it's not an eclair, and it's not a croissant. So I'm just gonna guess. It's kind of what it sounds like, right? Tea, café. Well, café in Espanol is coffee. So let's just go that way. Coffee, café.
Café.
So I see we're doing a little bit of repetitive C, already getting distracted. My email just went off and I'm like, I want to look at it, so I need to get the phone away from me. Un thé. All right, so tea. We just discovered earlier that tea was thé. All right, so that's our first lesson. Boom, done. 100%. That's what I expect moving forward, every day, all day. And it looks like we got 25 XP and we did this in 2 minutes and 31 seconds, which is actually kind of cool that they measure all that stuff. I'm guessing this is where they're gonna... Boom, first day streak, let's go. All right, so I am committed. Dude, you have no idea what I'm about.
Marie, et bonne nuit.
This one is nighttime.
Au revoir et bonne soirée, Paul.
What time of day is it? It's evening, there it is, let's go. Oh, lesson complete, let's go. Okay, so this takes me all the way to, okay, I have to admit, the hype up is real. The hype up is real. You increase your French score to 6. So it looks like I ended up section 1, unit 2 for the day. My eyes kind of hurt. That's what I'm gonna call it. Day 2 and day 3 looked mostly the same. I was doing the reps, but something still felt off. So I was moving forward in the lessons, of course, but nothing was really sticking. Okay, I feel super dumb right now. Day 4, I just found the practice tab. You gotta be kidding me. This is good. This is great. This gives me an opportunity to go back and review stuff and like kind of just do it over and over again until I actually get it. Because I felt like I was just on a path that wasn't leading me anywhere. I mean, I supposedly have remembered, or I know 150 words already. Yeah, right, dude. Bro, I know like 3. I also started getting pretty antsy around day 5, day 6 because, I'm sitting in the same spot for 3 hours. I just can't do it. My brain starts melting. So I changed locations. I went outside, did lessons while walking around. Again, probably not optimal for learning, but optimal for not losing my mind. By days 10 and 11, I realized I wasn't retaining enough information still. Even with writing things down, I needed to come up with a different strategy. I went all the way back to lesson 1 and didn't move forward until every single lesson was gold. So it's day 12 and I got an offer for a free upgrade to Duolingo Max. It was pretty convenient because Max unlocks something Duolingo doesn't really advertise. Video calls, like actual back and forth conversations with AI characters in French. This was where everything started to shift for me because I went from reading French to actually speaking it with some type of entity. And finally, day 14 was here. It was time. After 14 days of grinding, I had logged over 40 hours in Duolingo. To put that into perspective, an average user's pace of 15 minutes a day, that's about 160 days worth of lessons. Over 5 months, in 14 days. And somehow I still wasn't feeling as confident as I should have been. And then I landed in Paris. My first real test was the driver we had. I was so damn nervous, I didn't even feel my face.
Monsieur? Vous habitez
à Paris.
yeah?
Yeah.
In Paris?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Comment ça va? Yeah? Is the weather, is it like this? The weather?
This is where I had my first real confrontation with my gap in knowledge. The first conversation. I asked if he lived in Paris. He does. Boom. Nailed it. Here's the thing. After 14 days of Duolingo, I only made it section 2, unit 14. So talking about the weather, that's section 2, unit 101. So yeah, fair to say I wasn't gonna get that one.
I'm sorry, man.
The next day we went on a food tour and I had some amazing food. Oh yeah, I tried oysters for the first time. Ugh. Super gross. We ended up inside the Sacre-Cœur Basilica, and this is where I faced my next challenge. The church was dead quiet, super holy vibes, and as we were leaving, 2 ladies stopped right in front of the exit. Monica looked at me and I knew exactly what needed to be done. This was my moment. 14 days of preparation, hours of drilling, video calls, paper and pen, the practice tab, everything had led to this. I needed to step into the mind of a Frenchman and become the person Duolingo was training me to be. This was it. There was only one thing to say. Excusez-moi. Excusez-moi. It was a bigger deal at the time. Next challenge was in Versailles. A person working there noticed that I had a 360 cam on a small tripod. I didn't understand the first part. I can assure you it wasn't in Duolingo. But the second part, I did kind of pick up given the context.
Normalement, ma femme rustique, je préfère que vous le teniez un peu plus comme ça, vous voyez? Pas trop long, quoi.
It's no longer. No.
Bon, voilà, pas plus long, voilà.
It's a petit.
Maximum,
It's
maximum.
petit. Yeah, maximum.
Maximum,
Maximum. Yeah,
voilà.
see. It's with.
Note, la grille, ça.
Yeah, c'est petit. It's no ground.
It was my last full day in Paris, so me and Monica decided to walk around all day, get food, drinks, and souvenirs, and I made myself a deal. Every single interaction would be in French. No exceptions. It was my last day to test my abilities in Paris. I was going to take full advantage of it.
Bonjour, madame. Je voudrais une bouteille d'eau. It's Fanta.
Fanta bouteille.
Le can. Oui. Merci beaucoup. Une bouteille emportée?
Si. Vous avez choisi? Yes.
Oui. Je voudrais un brown sugar
Brown sugar.
café.
Brown sugar coffee.
Yes.
Okay.
Oui.
With tapioca.
S'il vous plaît. Non,
No
tapioca.
tapioca. Okay.
S'il vous plaît.
Hot and ice.
Ice.
Okay.
Je dois voter tu magasin. Oui, très bien. Désolé, mon français étudie. J'ai étudié avec Duolingo, l'application. Yeah. Oui.
Duolingo is good.
Duolingo is not bad. I just have a problem saying what I want to say.
Duolingo is pratique.
Yeah. J'ai habité ici, en Paris. Oui?
Moi,
Si. Oui. Ok.
il y a 27 ans.
25. Wow. Okay. Wow. And before?
I born in China.
Ah. Wow. No shake.
It's
Okay.
cover. Yeah, it's more beautiful.
That looks very good.
It looks amazing.
Have a great day. Bonne journée.
Monsieur, combien? Deux? Is it deux? Deux? Merci. 3%? Ça va, monsieur?
Ça va et vous?
Ça va bien. Tu habites en Paris?
Moi?
Yeah.
Toi?
Non, non.
Moi j'habite à Paris, oui.
Ah, ok.
Ouais.
Ouais.
Ça et ça. Et les petites cartes. Alors. Vous parlez français un peu, hein?
Moi, j'ai parlé petit peu français.
Un petit peu.
Petit français.
C'est bien ça. Vous êtes d'où? Where you from?
J'ai américain.
Américain.
Phoenix.
Ah,
Phoenix, yeah. J'ai habité en Phoenix. J'ai étudié français et Duolingo. You heard of that? Duolingo, l'app.
Duolingo.
Yeah.
Non,
J'ai étudié.
c'est bien.
Merci beaucoup. Et vous visitez ici, comment dit-on, first time?
First time,
Yeah.
première fois.
Combien?
First time, c'est première fois.
Première fois. Ouais.
C'est la première fois.
Ouais.
Merci.
Merci. Bonsoir. I don't know what to say. Why am I so nervous? But that was kind of cool, right?
That was. Yeah.
He actually
Super
said, like,
nice.
yeah, he was super nice. He said, honestly, just being transparent, I don't know exactly what he said, but I think he said something to the effect of, it's cool that you speak French, or you know French, right? Like, kind of like excited in a way. And again, kind of goes against everything that we've been told, that no one's going to want to talk to us here. No one's made fun of me at all, once, for my French, not once. I feel stupid still, though, so, I guess that's part of the game. You gotta put yourself out there and feel kind of dumb.
Yeah, definitely.
Monsieur, tu habites ici, en Paris?
À côté de Paris. À Romanville.
Oh,
C'est à côté.
très bien. Désolé, mon français est non bien. Étudie mon français avec Duolingo, l'application. Nous allons en vacation en Italie. C'est ma famille. Mon femme, Monica, mon frère, Blake, mon sœur, Jenny.
Vous habitez où?
J'habite en Amérique. J'habite Phoenix. J'habite avec these hooligans, okay? These guys are up. We all live together. J'ai Paris is. Oui, yeah. Magnifique. J'ai visité les loups, le Sacré-Cœur et Montmartre. Oh, Montmartre. Arc de Triomphe? Oui, aujourd'hui.
So, did Duolingo actually help me with speaking French in France? Well, yeah, absolutely. And gamifying the language learning process 100% worked for me because my ADHD dopamine fiend of a brain needed something to focus on, and this actually helped out significantly. Is it worth paying for? Is Duolingo a scam? I spent 3 hours a day for 14 days. Now, I kind of immersed myself, if you will, into this for a big chunk of my day, and that makes a big difference when you're doing this stuff. If I would have only spent what the average person spends in the app, about 15 minutes a day, I wouldn't have had anywhere near the results. Not just in the app itself, but with conversations and my confidence to speak. The words I learned got me around in Paris into real conversations and helped me connect with actual people and talk about real things. And yes, I know the house favorite was where do you live or do you live here in Paris, but I genuinely wanted to know if they lived there in Paris. It's kind of an expensive city to live in, so good question. I don't know. I thought it was a good question. The thing that actually moved the needle for me was Max, because I was able to do unlimited video calling and actually talk to something and flush out those problems that I had in my dialogue or my conversational tone. Honestly, something like ChatGPT, Claude, or any AI chatbot these days can give you a whole lesson plan for free, by the way, and actually chat with you or conversationally talk with you as well, like with a video chat or voice chat. So it's something to consider that like you can just get that for free through one of those chatbots, and considering that Duolingo is using all AI now anyways, it's kind of the same thing. So if you're already paying for ChatGPT or Claude, it might not be worth paying for something like Duolingo. I don't know, something to consider. It's 100% not a scam, but your results are going to match your effort. 15 minutes a day doesn't get you very far. For me, I would have probably forgotten every single word I learned by the end of the day. Just saying. Here's the key takeaway, and it has nothing to do with Duolingo. Learning a language isn't about having a perfect app or the perfect vocabulary or flawless grammar. Those things help, but they're not the thing. The thing that's going to hold you back is ego. The second that you open your mouth and try to speak a language you barely know, you're going to sound bad and kind of stupid. And every part of your brain is going to tell you, don't do this, stop. Say nothing. But the moment that you let go of that feeling, everything opens up. People respond, conversations happen, and you realize that sounding stupid for 30 seconds is worth more than staying silent forever. But the moment that you can let go of that feeling and that ego, and you just open up, you can have conversations with people that you never thought you would have conversations with, and open yourself to new adventures that you never thought you'd have.